Hi. This is so exciting. My name's Liberty Bell. Let me see if I can make my. Hi. I know I look kind of rough because I just woke up and what I look like in the morning. I am really excited about this and nervous. This is what it's going to take. It's all about sharing. Okay. I'm going to pretend that I'm talking to a good friend because I know we're all going to be good friends eventually. Oh, I just got a new pair of earrings that I'm really excited about putting in. Okay. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Liberty Bell, and this channel is going to be focused on healing from whatever and everything and anything. I will trepidatiously, just kidding, I will boldly take you where I haven't even gone yet. Take you with me on the journey of healing from trauma or not trauma and trauma. So I am going to get my skincare because when we talk about healing as individuals, we are our minds, our bodies, and our spirits. Mind, body, soul, mind, body, spirit. And my body it's tending to. Some people ask, like, what does self-care look like? In this example, in this video, self-care looks like taking my vitamins. So let's do that. Let me grab my phone real quick. I have a big smile on my face because it is my best friend. It's her last chemo treatment today. She's been taking chemo for 20 weeks. She's been kicking cancer's ass, lying down. She kicked its ass, man. I mean, she's a mom, she's a wife, she's team mom, she's room mom, she's district manager, she's all spiritual gangster, original spiritual gangster. So yeah, anyway, that's really exciting. I just got a picture of her last, she's like pointing at her board like, last one. And it's her last chemo. That's been a journey. So like my earrings. Oh, she's the reason why I have a shaved head. If you want to know about that. My head is shaved because a couple weeks ago, it was like a month ago, she was like, I'm so tired of, I woke up, I was home from work and I sleep at her house when I go down to Georgia. And I was at her house and I woke up and it was like, I heard her and her husband in the kitchen. And she was like, I'm tired of not looking like myself anymore. I'm tired of not, my eyelashes just fell out. My eyebrows just fell out. And I heard her husband, Brent, saying, Babe, I don't know what to tell you. You don't look any different. You look exactly the same. She's like, no, I don't. So I was like, ooh, I'm going to prove his point. It was super fun. It was totally my gift. People really listen to you when you have a shaved head. Okay, anyway. Moving on. Do you like my earrings? Indigo trial. They're bigger than I'm used to, but I think, I don't know. Let's see if I can grow into them. Oh, shit. Sorry for the cuss word. Annie. Okay. Vitamins. Taking my vitamins. I take. I'll provide links to the vitamins that I take so you can get them on Amazon. I know that's kind of a hassle to look for them. I take, yeah, get back in here. That crazy cat is out there. Good job. Okay. I take Immune C plus zinc and echinacea. I take a women's multivitamin. Oh, and by the way, almost every one of my vitamins, if it's an option, comes in a gummy. Gummies. I've been taking vitamins a long time. They work. I take Juice Plus, which you can't get that. I don't know if you can get it on Amazon, but I would want you to get it from my friend Amber because she's amazing. I take Juice Plus gummies. The green ones. The red ones, the purple ones. I'm not going to show you everything, but I want you to know that this is like self-care 101. Like you think. First of all, True Health is like my personal pivotal need. If I feel like crap, I can't do anything. I think I have a pretty high pain tolerance. Oh well, how can contribute? My cat's looking at me like she wants treats. I don't have any treats. I'll have to get some today. Okay. There's that. Taking vitamins. I also take probiotic. Oh my gosh. If you don't take a probiotic, if anybody has anything to complain about with their body, mind, or spirit, that would be my first question. My back hurts. Are you taking a probiotic? My heart hurts. Are you taking a probiotic? My butt hurts. Are you taking a probiotic? You should probably get that looked at. Turmeric. Anti-inflammatory. And another vitamin. That's actually a medication. But it's like a vitamin. Me. There's vitamin water in here. Like, so you know I'm not like drinking Coke. I just realized I have a lot of opinions about food. But shoot, you are what you eat. Can we please like acknowledge that you are what you eat? That that's not a joke or like just an old adage, that that's truth. Not only for your body, but your spirit and your brain, your mind. We are what we eat. So far this morning, I'm all vitamins. I'm going to lunch soon. What is the next step on self-care? Okay, because here's what's going on. I'm trying to get ready for work. And I get confused sometimes or like distracted. I'm like, what do I do next? And I'm like, okay, steps to getting ready for work. Skincare. That's what it was. Okay, so I started out with skincare. I'm gonna get. Be right back. Okay. I'm obsessed with Casey Musgrave's album, the one that she won the Grammys for, the latest one. Old soul, waiting my turn. Know a few things and I still got a lot to learn. I'm alright with slow burn. Oh, it's so good. The reason I love that song, because as far as we are what we eat, when you're healing from anything, you can use music to help you so much. Music is such a valuable, it is an invaluable healing tool. Totally underutilized, in my humble opinion. But anyway, I use it in my healing. So for instance, the other day, okay, so this is a brief rundown and we'll get more into detail as I get to know you more, but I don't want to lay it all on you in the beginning because it's a lot for anybody. So essentially, I had something happened when I was little, when I was like 6, and it was traumatic. And what on Easter Sunday of this year, so Easter Sunday of 2019, I was driving to my boyfriend's house and I didn't realize at the time, but I have PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, from this incident from when I was little. And the reason I know that is because I got out of the car and I flipped out. And I will again give you more details the better we know each other, but right now I don't know if anyway. So yeah, I ended up going to the hospital for my own safety. They took me to the hospital because I was flipping out. And so then after, the prescription for myself was to like lay low and relax and really take it easy. What I discovered was that When I was young, when I was growing up, I learned how to take care of other people. I was trained and developed in taking care of others. And as many of you know, so like codependent, right? And I know I'm talking to so many people out there because I know I'm like one of many. Like I'm one in a bajillion, and I'm one of many who have gone through things like this. So, uh, again, I'll tell you more about what things like this are, the better we get to know each other. But an example would be like most people know this about me. My mother, God rest her soul, she died a year ago in April. She was addicted to painkillers, opiates, and benzo whatevers. And so like I grew up with a drug addict for a mom. Like, that's like a general stereotypical way to say it. Like my mom was a drug addict. She was very much so. Um, so that's what I mean when I say I'm like one of many. I know so many people have parents that are alcoholics, drug addicts. Like so many people have suffered trauma when they're children. And so this is what I do. I like go in my head over and over again. I'm like, why, why? I have had so much happen. Why? What is the point? And sharing is the point. The point is to be a model, be a demonstration for how to heal and to share what's happened and my thoughts about it and my reflections on it and my fears and my triumphs and like all of it. Something that happened, one of the things, oh, I need something. I'll be right back. One of the things that happened, one of the like side consequences is of what happened when I was little was that so I something happened and I told my mom, and then my parents were already separated, but when I told my mom what happened, stuff moved quickly. Like my parents got divorced. Um, we no longer had to spend time with my dad by himself. Like it was just very dramatic how everything happened. And I think that in my 6-year-old brain, I was just like, damn, I'm not telling people anymore what happens because my life turned upside down. Like that's what happens. I think I had it that that's what happens when you tell people the truth. Your life turns upside down or something like that. And so I have not been somebody to talk about what happens to me. Like, because when you talk about it, your life turns upside down. And I know because I'm a neuroscience nerd and a human behavior analyst that the only way, like, it is literally the very mechanism of which makes our hearts stronger and more resilient is for us to face with faith and courage the idea of sharing with somebody things that we may not like about ourselves or things that we may not know, or like just to be brave in the face of not knowing and to share your whole heart. Vulnerability is courage. And I also know that physiologically, secrets, a secret meaning anything you've never told anyone, And if it's between you and God, it's still a secret. Secrets, meaning you've never told another human being, those make us sick, like really sick, really sick. So it takes having the faith to know that you can share with somebody your secret. And in order to do that, you have to feel like that person loves you and will understand or will at least not judge you. Um, this is a lot of why counseling can be really helpful because you have somebody to walk down that path with. Like, I've been in counseling on and off for years, and I just equate it to like you're walking down a road, and sometimes that road's real scary and dark, and you don't know that you want to go by yourself. And so it just helps having somebody else with you. Um, seriously, the healing comes in so many forms, and one of which is where when you share it, that it's no longer with you. Like the emotion that goes with that secret. Like there's a secret, there's something, and then there's the meaning that the human brain, because we're meaning making machines, there's the meaning that the brain makes with it. And then there's what you think that means about you. And the healing release is when you can say all of that to somebody you know who loves you, and like they're not going to judge you, and you can just be with it and then like recognize it for what it is and find out that you're not the only one, because you're not. So welcome to All Healing All the Time. So I've been hibernating. Easter Sunday, Monday was when I was in the hospital, and I've been hibernating and healing ever since at my boyfriend's house. And I'm like, I didn't want to come back until it was time to go to my counselors, because I'm like, okay, I need an appointment with my therapist, gonna get professional help, right? Because they know everything. And so I went to my counselor yesterday, and essentially what I found, what I got there, the peace of mind that I got there included that she wasn't going to fix it, and she wasn't going to, quote, make me feel better. And not by any fault of her own, just because that's like, I just got very clear when I was in her office that she knows that she's not responsible for my health, like for my healing, like the actual healing. Like she and I developed a plan, a before bed routine, which I think was a great idea. I think that was a great idea. That was super valuable for me because in the past, like sleeping has been a thing for me, like hard to do, hard to wind down and go to bed. Since I was 12, I've thought that not having to sleep would be the greatest superpower on the planet. We can tell you more about that later. So the point is, I go and I'm like, okay, she's gonna tell me what I need to know in order to get through this plan of attack. Like I need goalposts. Give me this, that. Like I was like ready, and I just got. It's going to take time. It's going to take time. So, okay. And like I wanted you all to know that. What I didn't want was for, at the end of my life, this would just like, I thought about this and it would really, I wouldn't know what to say. But it would just, at the end of my life, if people were like, how did you do it? And there are even people today that have been like, how have you done it? How have you made it this far with everything that's happened? And I see now, I'm realizing right now that that is my opportunity. It's a miracle what I've done. I'm a freaking miracle. And it's wasted if it's not shared. The tragedy and the hurt is wasted. The lessons are wasted if they're not shared. I have so many things to work on. Work in progress. I love you. Yes, you. Anybody who's watching, you're loved. You're loved so much because this is something I thought about doing for forever and been scared to do. And my love for you is greater than my fear of judgment. I want you to know you're not alone. You're not alone. You're not alone. You are not alone. Self-care includes filling every single minute of my time, like being accountable for every minute of my time, like to myself, to other people, just because it could be like dangerous to lose time. Like I'm not somebody that needs to be like lost or left alone. I don't want to be left alone with my thoughts. Just say that. I don't want to be left alone with my thoughts. I know me. And that is just not smart for me to just like be like, doop, 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 I'm going to spend a lot of time by myself right now. Nope. Not a good idea. Okay. I have a little spot right there. It's irritating me. If y'all want to know what's up in my skin, I have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. This is my bedtime routine. And one thing we discussed in counseling yesterday was that I am going to come for regular appointments. I have been going just like once or twice a month whenever I was in town. And now that I've had this episode, we'll call it an episode if we want. I don't know. It was an episode. It was such an episode. It was crazy. So after the episode that landed me in 4-point restraints, I can hear my cat snoring. After that episode, that's God saying, okay, take some time and deal with what this is. Like if I don't deal with it, I'm going to end up in the nut house and then I really won't have any freedom. And then people will really think I'm crazy and they really won't listen to me. And that's like you know, that's like death. So today I'm calling my counselor to make regular appointments. And I don't know what that's going to look like yet, but I'm going to do it. And I am also going to put some makeup on. And I'm going to go have lunch with my sister. That's what's next. Makeup, lunch with sister, eat. Eating is on the list. And then after all that, I'm going to work for a couple hours. I drive for Lyft. And then go eat dinner at my friend's house. Eat. Gonna eat some more. See, I'm gonna eat at lunch. Then I'm gonna work. Then I'm gonna eat more at dinner. There's this thing that our bodies need called fuel, food. I'm learning to pay attention to the signs of what my body's asking for. And I'll totally be hitting y'all back up. This is going to be like an all healing all the time. The name of this channel, I want it to be like Heal Thyself or Indigo Soul, Heal Thyself. I mean, really, this is for everybody's healing. And I'm an indigo soul. And so many of us, I feel like that's who I can speak to the most. And I know there's plenty of us out there, so. God bless you. I love you. I'm going to put my makeup on. I'll be back.